Hello, and welcome to Fantasy Football Today. Today we have a special show in which we're going to have an Oscar preview for the videos that have been filmed so far. Joining me as my co-host today is Albert Aquabuna. Albert Okwa Aquin Cut. Hello, and welcome to Fantasy Football Today. Today we have a special program as we are going to be doing an Oscar preview for all the videos that have been shot so far. Joining me today is my co-host, John Brown. Hello, Leo. Glad to be here. The way the show will work is John and I will be taking a look at the videos that have been shot so far this year and talking about what we think are some of the favorites for the different categories. So I'll dive right in. The first category we want to take a look at is Best Action Film of the Year. And there's been a couple of good ones. The first film we're going to take a look at is called Rookie 10th Overall Pick by Shin-Woo Mun. Wow, that's some hard-hitting action. It sure is, Leo. The thing I like about this film is it follows after great martial artists like Leo Boydock and Ryan Smith in giving audiences power-packed action for a whole film. Although I think Shin-Woo's movie will sweep the category, there should be consideration given to Paul Hornig's gunfight and to Ryan Smith's car chases. Those were some wild movies. Yes, they were, John. And now we're going to move on to the horror category. There's only one real movie to consider for this category, and that is Patrick Dingus's Pick 16.
It's madness out here, people. Uh-oh, did you hear that?
Man, that video scared the out of me. Me too, John. Me too. Now let's take a look at the comedy video. For more insight into that, all we need to do is look back at Pick Number 3 by Brendan Ritchie.
Enjoying the nice weather. Sitting out here, I'm just thinking, my fantasy team is going to be absolutely loaded this year. And
man, that guy is funny. He sure is. Now let's move forward to our next category. And that next category is going to be Best New Series. And I think that is going to be won by yours truly with the new series, Football Helmet Theater. What's up, guys? My name is Mac. Damn. Those crazy football helmets. This is definitely going to win New Series of the Year for sure. That's the only series of the year. Yeah, okay, John. Now, let's move on to our next category. We're going to take a look at Best Wardrobe. And we have a few candidates for this one. Let's take a look at what we have. First up is from Pick 15, Brendan Ritchie.
I'm at a wedding right now. I was just in the wedding.
That's a pretty sharp tie that he's wearing at that wedding, and it's going to be hard to beat for best dressed, certainly on that. But there's other twists and turns on wardrobe, including this fine choice from Cody.
Oh, hold on.
Yeah, I really love the complexity of that statement. I don't know if I'm looking at number 12 or number 8. It is very deep. Then there was this nomination from Alex Boydock.
Hey, fellas. Joining the balcony gang here with pick number 21.
Yeah, Leo, I really like that selection, and I think it should win. It's the most authentic of the whole group, and I really feel like I'm watching a kid on a balcony making a pick. It's pretty awesome. Good insight, John. Let's move on to our next category. In this category will be silent films. Sometimes films don't need dialogue to really make an impact, like this selection from Scott Hornig. And then there was this selection from Brendan Ritchie.
I mean, to start, we got the running backs. We got Saquon Barkley going into year 4. I expect nothing but great things from him this year. We got Cam Akers and DeAndre Swift going into year 2. Only going to get the ball more. Only going to get better. Only going to score more fantasy points.
That's a little confusing. I don't understand. I thought that was the silent category. Oh, that's my bad. I nominated that film. I thought it was films I wish were silent. Oh, okay. Now that makes a little more sense. All right. Now we're going to change things up a little bit. We've taken a look at a lot of different films. Now let's look at the people in those films. So these are some categories involving actors and actresses. And we'll start off with our best newcomer, actor Cody Schindler.
I don't have a creative bone in my body, so I drive a blue Kia in case you're curious. Chiefs and Snapper scoreless. Hey there, guys, coming at you from the front office, if you will.
Man, this guy seems like he has the whole package. He sure does. I look forward to many great videos from him in the future. Next up, we're going to take a look at the best supporting actor. And not all these films can be done on your own. Sometimes you need some help, and we want to celebrate those who did kick in and help with these videos. So let's take a look at our nominees. First up is Girl at Wedding from Brendan Ritchie's film. Yeah, Leo, she didn't have a really big part, but she did show us that he was at a wedding. Next, we have another wedding film from Shin Woo-man, and this supporting actor is Uncle Phil.
With my brothers and sisters from back in Texas. There's Uncle Phil right there. He's having a great time. Damn, yeah, look at that smile, man.
Our third nominee is from one of my own videos, and it's Justin Fields.
On the toilet, I had to take a duty when the duty hit the water.
And finally, we have Lady at Restaurant from one of Mr. Hornig's videos.
I'm such a big fan. Can I hold him?
Yeah, of course you can hold him. I would be honored if you held him. That is very nice of you.
Presence, excellence, and our seating so well. Thank you.
Well,
This will probably be the toughest category to find a winner out of. There's so many great choices. Now, on to the big event, the best actor in any video. Our first nominee is Shin Woo-man, who has many, many talents.
We in 2021, we back at it again. With the second overall, I'm about to send it in.
Guys, currently playing some tennis out here with my boys, our new boys that I found on the tennis courts.
Jacksonville Jaguars. So, hope you guys enjoyed.
Ryan Smith.
Next up is Ryan Smith.
Hey, Bruce, how you doing, man? I'm doing well. How's Gotham been?
Young blacks get money, spend time out the hood, take their moms out the hood.
All right, guys. So I'm at the bridge, trying to see what Bruce wanted me to find.
Now that's some fine talent. Next up is Chris Boydock.
Happy midsummer from Butler University. Just on a nice little evening stroll right now.
And finally, Austin Dwyer.
So there we go, with the official 5th overall pick. Running back, Najee Harris.
good stuff right there.
Good stuff indeed. Well, I'm going to wrap this show up. I have not talked about Film of the Year yet, but I want to wait until all the films are in. And we still have some great productions coming up. Johnny Watson's still on the clock. We'll have more from Alex B., Shin Woo, Mr. H, and the rest. So stay tuned and we'll see what ends up winning Film of the Year. So for now, I'm signing out. I'd like to thank my guest host, John Brown. Yo. And we'll see you next time on Fantasy Football Today. Okay, now I'm going to go ahead and make my pick, number 31 in our rookie draft this year. And to show you why I'm picking this guy, I just wanted to show you a quick chart of the 2019 NCAA rushing. And some guys that came out in the league after this season include Clyde Edwards-Helaire, which was a first-round pick in our league. There's Zach Moss, who was a pretty high pick. Lynn Bowden went pretty high. Darrington Evans was picked in our draft. Travis Etienne came out this year, and he's going to be a good one. A.J. Dillon was a high pick. And, of course, Jonathan Taylor and J.K. Dobbins. Those were two guys that are going to be superstars and were picked in the first round of our rookie draft last year. Number 2 rusher that year was Malcolm Perry, and he is a quarterback, and you can see that he was one of the 3 guys on this list to have over 2,000 yards. But if you notice, number 1 I'm not showing purposely because I am going to pick that guy. And 2020 was kind of a bust of a year for all of NCAA. So this guy didn't have that great of a season, but I don't think anybody can really blame him for that. So I'm going to go back to 2019 and see what potential this fella has. And I am going to choose Chuba Hubbard, who had 2,094 yards rushing in 2019, including 21 TDs over here. Better than guys like J.K. Dobbins and Jonathan Taylor. So I'm pretty happy to grab him here in the 3rd round, and I hope he can get back to form and give me some production in years to come. So anyways, with the 31st overall pick, I am going to pick Chuba Hubbard of the Carolina Panthers. Now I know that they have another running back there, but this guy's going to quickly take over that backfield. And Ryan Smith, I'll be looking, because I like to handcuff my running backs, and I'll be looking to make a trade for that CMC guy pretty soon, maybe a 4th rounder, maybe a 3rd rounder. And I'd like to grab Chuba's backup. So we'll be in touch.